project.
January, Universal Century, year 0079. The space colonies of Side 3, declaring themselves the Duchy of Zeon, launched a war of independence
I can't skip
against
this.
the Federated Union of Earth. At the same time, the Zeon forces undertook Operation British, an attempt to drop a space
Wait, it's
colony onto
Operation
Earth.
British?
Target, Jabrao Base, headquarters of Earth's federal forces in South America. However, after the colony entered the atmosphere, it was destroyed.
So I'm having to see
over
this
the
part again. I
Arabian
think I fixed the
Peninsula.
issue.
The largest remaining piece of the colony hurtled toward Earth and struck Sydney, Australia, instantly transforming the city into a huge gulf. The Duchy of Zeon, based on space colonies, didn't have the raw materials needed to fight an extended war. With the failure of Operation British, a war was now inevitable, so they embarked on a plan to land on the Earth to secure the materials it needed. With blitzkrieg speed, they seized 2/3 of the Earth's surface.
Hey, there's the Rickdoms.
Even Australia, which bore the worst scar of the Operation British disaster, fell under Zeon attack for its natural resources. The Federal Forces Division in Australia, already badly battered by the disaster, could do nothing to repel them. It's been 11 months since the war began. The Earth's Federal Forces counteroffensive in Europe, Operation Odessa, has been a total success. Across the Earth's surface, the military balance is swinging heavily to the Federal Forces' side. And across the globe, one counteroffensive after another has been
They said it got
successfully
shot
launched.
down and hit
And
Sydney.
in Australia, which took the brunt of Operation British's damage, a counterattack against the Zeon forces has just begun to unfold as well.
I can't read what that says in the middle. What is that font? Rise from the ashes. Okay. White base is so majestic. Hey, God. Now, let me lower that. That's very loud fanfare. Okay. Why wouldn't I want a reverse option? Who only wants to walk forward? Oh, wait, do I have to... God. It looks like I'm gonna have to, like, aim with this, but move with this. Scope? Hopefully the scope's a toggle. These controls look awful. Retreat is not in our vocabulary. God, this is busy.
Mike Dingoes, you have an emergency mission. As I'm sure you know, revised counterattack plan against the Zeon forces...
The BGM is too loud.
...consists of a simultaneous attack on the Darwin region in the north, the city of Adelaide in the south, and Alice Springs in the central region. The invasion of Alice Springs in the central region is what we're calling the signal to begin the operation. Our aim is to not only cut the enemy's rail lines, but to also deliver a decisive blow and weaken the strength of all their forces around the world. Currently, our primary corps, better known as Red Possum, is doing its utmost to engage them. However, a problem has recently cropped up in Rainbow Valley. Our reconnaissance forces have confirmed that the enemy's defense line has more anti-air and ground emplacements than we had first anticipated. Unfortunately, it looks like the enemy somehow found out how we'd begin our counterattack. For the rest of the operation to work, we must avoid exhausting all of Red Possum's strength here. However, their advance mustn't be slowed either. That's why we're going to insert you white dingoes into Rainbow Valley by air. Your presence presence is essential if we're going to stand a fighting chance against these fearless marauders. Your top priority is to neutralize those enemy ground and anti-air emplacements. Make sure Red Blossom's advance is swift and successful. Due to the mission's timing, the tank battalion headed toward the front will arrive in the battle zone during your mission. We've been waiting for this opportunity for too long now. The future of the Federation is in your hands. You people are the best ones for this job. I expect to see you complete it quickly and decisively.
Lieutenant, we're about to move out. Get a final. Before we do, let's get a final confirmation on our mission code names for everyone. Lieutenant Rare, the mobile suit you're in is designated Fang 1. Leon's unit is Fang 2. Mike's unit is Fang 3. My hover truck has been designated as Oasis. Please remember that.
Bang 2, Leon. Roger that.
Bang 3, Mike here, Roger. So, yeah, Anita's code name is gonna be Oasis. Kinda ironic, isn't it?
Hey, wait, what's that supposed to mean?
Hey, just kidding. It's a very appropriate name for our dear Anita. The lovely flower of the battlefield.
You better watch your back out on that battlefield.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Would you guys please knock it off with all that chatter? Lieutenant, can't you say something to them?
Yeah, I just can't hear the people talking over the BGM. And the BGM options are just on or off.
Lieutenant Rare, it's almost time to go. I'm here trying to get the mobile suit ready to move out for the operation. So if you got any suggestions, just let me know, all right?
I can attack with the small shield, but can't attack with the big shield. Huh. I got a hand grenade or a cannon. There's no sick trumpets flush the music.
All right, now that you've finished equipping your suit, you're all ready to get out there and face your next soldier.
Promise
See
I...
you, Lieutenant Rare. Got my fingers crossed.
Let's save this. And... yeah, it's just BGM on or off. I guess let's see if let's hope it's better inside the game.
Like Jingles, you have an emergency mission. As I'm sure you know, the revised counterattack plan against the Zeon forces we've decided on consists of a simultaneous attack on the Darwin region in the north, the city of Adelaide in the south,
Have
and
we already
Alice
seen
Springs
this?
in the central region. The invasion of Alice Springs in the central...
How do I launch? Oh, there we go. God, back when games didn't give you a legend key.
Hey there, white dingoes. We're at the drop point now. All set? Hatch open. Good luck, guys.
All units confirmed down. No problems. Minovsky particle output at combat density. I'm not picking up any large-scale movement in the enemy area. It seems like we may have caught them off guard.
500. That is a bit of a difference, Altazan. They did mention it turned into a gulf. 20 is a bit of a small
the souls
gulf.
of all those that were killed in the drop, drawn back by the Earth's gravity. Wow, what an incredible sight to behold.
Mike, you sound like a poet.
Don't make fun of what I said. I'm totally serious. This land here is charged with the power of hatred for the Zeon. I can feel it in my bones, too.
Power from the dead, is that what you're talking about? You mean the Zeon woke up a sleeping lion, don't you? Except we're dingoes, not lions. Dingoes are dogs. Don't you remember? Lieutenant, let's get started, immediately.
Yeah, I'll show those Zeeks just how much power I got.
Bang 3. Enthusiasm's good, but don't let it get in the way of teamwork. Bang 1. I'll be waiting for your instructions. This is Oasis. Lieutenant, let's start off right by taking out those annoying anti-air and ground emplacements.
Oh, it's like Steel Battalion. At least kind of. Hold on a second. Need to, I'm gonna cheat this, and I really hope that no one complains. Oh, I can jump as well.
Oasis to Bang 1.
Where am I supposed to go?
I'm picking up a contact signal from a civilian building. Checking it out.
Do I have a map? Okay, so there's target over there. Oh, I can actually issue orders to the other two. Armor, shield. Huh. I'm not even sure what the hell I'm looking at here. It's supposed to have some kind of block button. Oh, there we go. I'm getting completely destroyed. I am probably gonna die. I have no clue what I'm doing. Okay, I do have a booster. Where the hell are the controls for this? wouldn't say I had good aim, no.
Mobile suit destroyed. Way to go, Lieutenant!
I definitely went way too far, though.
Red 2, enemy mobile suit destroyed. Looking good.
Okay, that's how that part works. Okay.
This is Oasis. We are engaging the enemy.
Oh, I'm not supposed to shoot that. What target am I supposed to destroy?
Bang 2, roger.
Bang 3, roger that.
Another. Wow, this game's complete lack of tutorial is very, I have no clue what the fuck I'm supposed to do here. Ah, okay.
Bank 1, shots won't do anything unless you can get in a little closer.
Oh, there's a hill. Maybe?
Lieutenant, Allied forces have just been detected entering the battle zone.
Oh, fun, it's planes. I'm gonna die. I have like no life left.
Bank 2, what's wrong? This isn't like you.
I just looked away for a second.
I don't even see them shooting. You know, that's one thing about a lot of older games, the lack of, just not having a tutorial. Thank God I didn't die though, but I really fucked up at the start. Don't know what. No one reads the manual, Altazin. Blame GameStop for what? That's what I was looking for, really. Did I die? What happened?
Gundam. Big Bang Project.
January. Universal's.
I guess I died?
What? The invasion of Alice Springs?
Lieutenant.
No clue what the fuck happened there. Go.
This is a waste.
To at least make this at least easier to fight with.
By taking out those annoying anti-air and
Oh, I can crouch!
Oasis to Fang 1. I'm picking up a contact signal from a civilian building. Checking it out.
Fang 3, roger that.
God, that's weird.
Fang 1, don't get so far ahead of us. Fang 1, enemy mobile suit destroyed. Way to go, Lieutenant. Hey, Fang 3, let's look alive out there.
Hey, pipe down. Now you can see me in action.
This is Oasis. I've made contact with a civilian resistance group codenamed Gundam. They've given me some intelligence. I'll brief you on it after this battle has been won. Fang 3,
How can you boost so far?
you have to move around a little more. This is easy for me. Fang 1, enemy mobile suit destroyed. Way to go, Lieutenant.
This is Fang 3. It's no good. I'm bailing out.
Pilot's escape is affirmative. It's perfectly fine. Fang 2, enemy mobile suit destroyed. Look at Fang 1. You're heavily damaged. Be careful. This is Oasis. Our federal ground forces are almost in the area. Take out those remaining ground emplacements immediately.
Okay, that's what I've been doing wrong.
Enemy reinforcements have appeared. Our ground forces are in danger. Please intercept them at once. Rear line air force is now arriving. Lieutenant,
Okay.
the enemy's been completely destroyed. Looks like we won.
This mission turned out to be a piece of cake for guys as good as us.
There were too few of them for a properly deployed defense line. Something's fishy.
What do you mean, Leon? This was all some big feint on the enemy's part? I think you're overthinking things.
Good job on the last mission. White Dingoes should be proud. Sorry, it's a little soon, but here's your next one. White Jingles will now commence entering the occupied city of Alice Springs as reconnaissance for the main Red Possum Force. You will then initiate attack on the enemy troops. When you do, your top priority will be to destroy the pillbox clusters in the hills to the north and south of the city, which are the biggest obstacles that the main force will face when entering there. Since this city is located in the central region of the continent, it was fortunately protected from the worst of the colony drop disaster, meaning there are many civilians still there. Take the utmost care and precaution while in the area so as not to endanger them. This especially applies to the water tanks, which are the lifelines for the city and the surrounding area. If they're destroyed, even if we manage to take the city from the Zeon, it'll make supporting it afterwards very difficult. Exercise extreme caution on this one. I wish you all the best of luck in this battle.
Okay, they are explaining what you have to do. I just wasn't able to hear.
Captain, I have some intel for you. According to the information I got from the Wombat Resistance Group that we encountered on our last mission, Zeon transport trains will move through Alice Springs within the next few days. They don't have any details as of yet, but there's a distinct possibility that they're transporting something very important.
There is a chance that we may run into one of these trains during the battle. Wondering what they've got inside.
Rumor has it that as the Zeon forces began to show signs of defeat, they started loading up their resources and are secretly transporting them somewhere out into space. These shipments may be part of that plan if my sources are not mistaken. They may even be carrying some sort of vital resource for all we know. Lieutenant, I think we should consider stopping those trains that we happen to run across if we're going to see this through. Don't you think so?
Well, we can cross that bridge when we get to it. After all, the trains may not even show up during our mission.
You really are irresponsible, aren't you? However, there's still a possibility that those trains won't even show up. So why don't we stick to Headquarters' original plan and concentrate our efforts on destroying those pillboxes and breaking through?
Not sure if these are like save states. Okay, yeah, it is a save state. At least now I know what I'm doing, I can actually set myself up.
Hey, Lieutenant Rayer, were you listening to the radio just now? Jacqueline, that sweet battlefield flower was coming in loud and clear. I recorded her last transmission. Take a listen.
Hi there, all you brave Federation soldiers listening out there. Are you all okay? Your Jackie's doing great, thanks in large part to all of your brave efforts. Now, as you all probably know by now, the Federation has finally begun its long-awaited battle for justice and liberty here in Australia as well. And I even heard from very reliable sources that they scored early victories in many places soon after the opening salvos against the Zeon forces. Still, if you were going to do this, I wish you'd start a little sooner. Is it wrong to be selfish like that? Sorry, guys. Anyway, keep up the good work. Jackie's rooting for you here. And now, our next song is...
Woo! She's really got great stuff, don't you think? I love Jacqueline's show. I'll take the next one for you, too, if you want. Oh, yeah, by the way, Lieutenant, if you could, don't mention any of this to Anita. She sort of considers Jacqueline her personal enemy, if you can believe that. Man, I wish she'd just lighten up.
So. Yes. So I was thinking, when I'm listening to the non-in-game, I might just turn off the BGM, because I can't fucking hear.
Rayer, I'm convinced that the last battle we were engaged in was just a delaying tactic on our enemy's part. When you stop and think about it, this mission they gave us is pretty darn reckless. Sending in a force as small as ours before the main attack force arrives is far too dangerous. Then again, if it turns out that the enemy's strength becomes divided because they're trying to buy themselves time for some reason, then what we're doing may be coming as a surprise to them and work after all. I think that finding out why the enemy's trying to delay us will have a greater benefit to our future missions. That's the reason why I think the commander ordered us to go on such a risky mission in the first place. He's counting on our abilities. Anyway, We should be extremely cautious when carrying out this operation.
Hey there, Lieutenant Raya. Well, what do you know? We're finally on our way. I guess the brass just doesn't understand how long it takes to do maintenance on these things while we're on the front lines. Well, as long as you leave it to me, I'd be sure to have it ready to go no matter how little time they give us. That's one thing you don't have to worry about. So you're taking this one. Oh. So you're taking this? Okay, how do you want it equipped? This is the basic weapon for land. So you're taking this one. Okay, how? The standard issue Federal Forces shield. Very durable, and it provides excellent coverage. When involved in a ground battle, go with a small shield. It's not as durable and doesn't give as much overall coverage as a large shield, but it's perfect for close-in combat. So you're taking... Lieutenant Raya, is this the unit and the equipment you want? All right, now that you've finished equipping your suit, you're all ready to...
Looks like I have a cannon now opposed to the grenades. I assume that the grenades are good, I just haven't figured them out.
Lieutenant, like Commander Stanley informed us, there are many civilians still in the Alice Springs metropolitan area. I think a lot of them stayed in the center of the city because the Zeon valued the civilians who worked in the occupation base and let them live safely in exchange for their full cooperation. I think it's best if we avoid the center of the city so we can minimize any damage we do. We can then liberate the entire area after the outlying areas have been secured and disarmed.
And if we do any fighting in the city center, we have to be careful not to frag any water tanks, right? Okay, got it.
Man, with everything else we have to worry about, now we have to concern ourselves with that too?
I know I didn't do this earlier.
Try crashing this tea party?
Probably should have done that earlier.
Requesting orders from you.
Throw up Char's theme on repeat, it'll carry the soundtrack. You know, it probably would.
This is Oasis. I'm proceeding as per HQ's plan, and I'm presently searching for the enemy. Since I expect sound tracking will be hard in a city spread out like this, I'm going to hold my position here for a bit. Requesting assistance.
Bang 2, roger.
Bang 3, roger that.
but where is the railroad tracks? Oh, apparently I'm on the railroad tracks. Are you gonna die, sir?
Therefore, we are now prepared to leave the city and hand it over to you. Our conditions are that we must be able to pull out without incident. Rest assured, until we are out of here and have established ourselves in neutral territory, we will not attack you in any way. Of course, if you attack us, we will have no further choice but to respond accordingly. I believe you would prefer to settle this situation in a peaceful
Did I do it before the train? Did I fuck up?
Just laid out for you.
Got it all planned, hasn't it?
What? You mean to tell me they didn't want to fight us in the first place?
When you think about the damage we might do to the city, these conditions really don't sound that bad. What should we do, Lieutenant?
That was easy. Ow! Apparently when they explode, if you're on them, you get hurt.
Lieutenant, I confirm that the remaining enemy forces are definitely retreating from the battle zone. The battle's over.
I guess I'm kind of disappointed. I mean, the Zeeks still have the overwhelming advantage all across the continent, but they pulled out of this place so quickly, I really haven't figured out what to make of it. I've got a bad feeling about this.
I wonder what their abandoning this position will mean for the war in the long run, and for the possibility of any kind of peace process. Maybe it'll have no meaning at all.
And then there was that train. Do you think it was really just a troop transport, or could it have been something else?
We'll just have to wait until the intelligence boys and the main force get back to us about this.
The more I think about it, the more it really bugs me. Anyway, our mission's finally complete. We retook the city and drove out the enemy troops there. We were even successful in taking out the Wild Thunder of Zeon. I'd call that pretty much a success.
Oh, yeah. Let's leave it to the guys upstairs to worry about all of the complicated stuff. Anyway, I believe the Lieutenant's decision was the right one after all.
The game gives you choices. It's actually nice. Curious if there's multiple endings then, actually.
Lieutenant Bish, glad to see you. The train, unfortunately, was destroyed.
I see.
Those wheels aren't round.
Besides that, it seems that I lost my favorite suit today. I've lost my edge. That Fetty mobile suit team we came across before, we've got to admit that they were pretty damn good. And their platoon commander seems to be pretty good as well. A skilled pilot at the very least. He may be a very real threat to us.
good news.
God
We
damn.
finally got a report on that train that's been the cause of so much worry. First liner. It's a high-output beam cannon developed by the Federation
I did get a
for
weapon.
fleet of mobile suits. The only prototype in existence was stolen, and it was shipped to somewhere in Australia by way of the California base.
So, it turns out that it was a good thing we destroyed that train. If we went up against that thing, our mobile suits wouldn't stand a chance, and they'd end up being roasted like turkeys for Christmas dinner.
You're sure thinking ahead there, aren't you, Mike? Christmas isn't for at least another month yet. Besides, if they decided to barbecue you, more than likely it would be that the Zeeks would just lose their appetites.
Huh. Why, you... Well, anyway, it looks like the lieutenant actually ended up making the right decision that time.
Exactly. Sometimes in war you have to resort to decisions that on the surface seem unfair. I have a feeling that more and more things from off this continent are eventually going to be smuggled in here. The Zeon forces are left with no choice. This is the only path they have to get home. Lieutenant, I think that everything we do from now on may have a big impact on the war situation, and we have to keep that in mind, whatever course of action we choose.
It's so like you to blow everything out of proportion. One mobile suit team can't change the entire war situation.
I wouldn't say that. I've been hearing rumors that an autonomous unit has been doing so well for the Federation that it's changing the war situation by itself, if you can believe that. Haven't you heard about them?
Oh, yeah. I saw something about how a bunch of kids with prototype mobile suits and a new class of ship are out there really kicking some serious butt. Come on, that's a load of bull, right?
Maybe it is. Anyway, Lieutenant, let's make sure we bring that gal down on this mission.
Now, actually listen to the briefing so we can hear it.
I'm proud of all of you. Great job at Alice Springs, White Dingoes. I don't know how you did it, but you captured a crucial strategic position ahead of the main force. Just what I'd expect from BB Signature members. So far, it's clear from the intelligence you've gathered after what's happened at Alice Springs that the enemy's making a concerted effort to retreat. However, we still cannot say if Zeon troops are planning to retreat fully from this continent. Taking the cities of Darwin in the north and Adelaide in the south will be extremely difficult, as we face stiff resistance from the enemy on all fronts of each city. Currently, our main Red Possum force is being split into two parts, each of which will now turn towards the continent's northern and southern regions to act as reinforcements. Through your actions, we've been able to bring a great level of force to bear against these two polarized positions. From here on in, our attack plan should run smoothly. However, we have intelligence that's just come in which seems to indicate that a GAU assault carrier is flying out of Darwin base to the north. We don't know the exact reason for this action, but its projected flight path shows a high probability that it'll pass over the Red Possum Division, which is headed south toward Adelaide. The repercussions could be devastating if true. If we let things stand, there's a possibility that our reinforcements headed for Adelaide will be attacked. You people are to scramble immediately. The plan is for you to intercept that flight at Simpson's Gap at all costs. To help you take down that GAU, we'll be issuing you the latest beam rifles for this dangerous mission. If you manage to hit its engines with one of these babies, even a GAU can't stay in the air for very long. I have every confidence you'll pull this off.
Do I have to shoot a plane? I have to hit a plane. Fun.
Lieutenant Rayer, I've got a new recording of Jacqueline's radio show. Have a listen.
Hi there, all you brave Federation soldiers that are listening in. Are you doing well out there? To be honest, with all that's going on, I'm not in that great a mood myself lately. I know that the Zeon have begun to lose, thanks in great part to all of your hard work and brave efforts, but now it's almost impossible for civilians to get food. Word has it that food shipments will start arriving within the week, but I don't know how much longer a lot of us can hold out. I've got about 3 days worth of food stored away, but I guess I can manage if I just make believe that I'm going on a diet. Gee, aren't I clever? Well, you're out there fighting really hard while I'm here in the studio, so I guess I shouldn't complain, but well, my belly is getting close to touching my back, and I think this is a really lousy way to become a slender beauty when I really think about it. Oh well. Hey, all you Federation soldiers out there, why don't you beat those Zeon quickly? For little Jackie's sake, who's here thinking of you. Anyhow, my stomach may not be that happy, but this next song should cheer you up.
Oh, man. Sounds like Jacqueline's in big trouble, Lieutenant. Let's see if we can resolve this war by ourselves.
I hate Mike.
Lieutenant Rayer, the Gao assault carrier is a flying behemoth with 4 huge engine units that it carries on its wing. It's so big that it needs them, so if we destroy all of them, we'll surely win this fight without much resistance. The problem is that these beam rifles they've issued to us lose power over long ranges, so we may have to hit each engine dead on to destroy it. We'll have to get in real close, which makes it a particularly risky mission.
That's odd. Shouldn't... So it can just fly with one engine?
Hey there, Lieutenant Rayer. You've finally been given full authorization to use a prototype beam rifle for this mission. These things can be difficult to use, so get some practice and use it efficiently. And if you really want to down a Gao, I'd say you probably need to use a rifle or at least a cannon. So you're taking... Okay, how do you want it equipped? With this prototype... So you're taking... Okay, how about a... So you're taking... Lieutenant Rayer, is this the unit and the equipment? Here it is. So you're taking this... Oh. All right, now that...
Yes, let's see how this fight goes.
Lieutenant, as you well know, while this was originally an area of extremely steep cliffs, natural erosion, as well as the enormous destruction brought on by the colony drop, has turned it into an almost endless natural labyrinth. Navigation can be treacherous. When you add in the decreased visibility all the mist causes, you should check in with Oasis before you make plans to move anywhere.
We'll be counting on you, Anita.
Anyway, get over to the Gao's projected flight path at once.
This cramping visibility increases the danger of us accidentally shooting each other, so be careful.
Whoa, hold on. Those are... What are they doing here?
Can't hear over stumps.
It's the enemy. It appears that we have enemy ground forces closing in all around us.
Gee, that was quick. Would you pay attention, Anita?
They were hiding here the whole time, waiting to ambush us. How was I supposed to know that? Fang 1, you call the shots from here on.
I believe I can cheese this. Works like I'm expecting it to.
Man, as if this job wasn't hard enough. I'd better get a bonus for this.
Hey, 16 and a half. Well, I found this. God damn, why am I just getting stunned to all shit? So 16.5, how's it going? Was I getting grenaded by my own ally the whole time? Is that why? No, it's not. Why can you boost so far? That is amazing. But I'm glad that this guy can just infinitely boost. Oh, it does! You're right! Holy crap! Thank you very much, sir. American Psycho is a sequel, you don't know why. Fantastic.
Prepare for mobile suit drop.
16.5. Do I have a reload on the beam rifle, or is it only 6 shots?
Drop.
Lieutenant, the gal's airdropping mobile suits.
I have no clue where it's coming from. Oh, do you 16.5? That's actually great. I definitely know who to ask if I'm lost.
Allied reinforcements have arrived. Now engaging the gal's Dop escort squadron.
Where?
Lieutenant, the gal has been detected entering the battle zone. Prepare to intercept it.
Oh, I definitely can't jump on top of that.
Damn it! It's the gal! They began a roll shift bombing run. All units get out of its flight path right now.
White Dingo, this is Ensign Asanuma, commander of Squadron 3, Blue Ulysses Fighter Group. Can't allow them to hold you up here. I'll stop that bombing myself.
That does take forever to come back. How many times do I have to shoot that?
Hey, Bank 3! Confirm direct hit. Continue the attack at once. Bingo! Bank 3! Enemy mobile suit destroyed. Confirm direct hit. There's no doubt. We'll shoot them all down at this rate.
Do I have to do it before it leaves? There's no way I can shoot all 4 of those down before it leaves. Unless I, like, don't use the gun beforehand.
Calling Bank 1. We're leaving the combat area. Return to the combat area now. Calling Bank 1. We're leaving the combat area. Return to the combat area now. Bank 1. I'm afraid the Gao has somehow managed to make it out of our primary attack range. The mission's a failure. The enemy forces to the north of us look fairly weak now. Let's pull out of the battle zone and go home.
Okay, so I need to redo that.
Question, Lieutenant. I know it's not in the mission, but for now, should we take care of those unknown forces in the area?
Bank 2. What's wrong? This isn't like you.
I just looked away for a second.
Bank 1. Enemy mobile suit destroyed. Where'd it go, Lieutenant?
I know it does in 16, but I'm going to shoot it down. There is zero reason not to shoot it down, if I can.
Bank 2. You're taking a lot of damage. Be careful.
I know that. I can still do this.
Bank 1. Enemy mobile suit destroyed. Where'd it go, Lieutenant? Enemy destroyed. The battle's over.
Still, why did they put this much force into a strategically worthless area like this? When you take the retreat from the last position into account as well as this, it just doesn't fit at all.
Hey, the enemy have their own complicated reasoning, right? Phew, man, I'm wiped out. Lieutenant, let's go home.
I don't know why I keep saying 16 and a half. I know it's 16 times a second. I apologize. That is not an ampersand, that is an X.
Avenue, this division is scheduled to attack the enemy.
No, I said exit. No. I did not say keep going.
This mine.
Jet.
Wait, so is there some angle I have to start at?
I'm proud of all of you. So far, it's clear.
Just in case I mess this up again.
We still have some time before that Gao gets here. Let's take care of these guys and get moving so we can carry out our attack on it and get this over with.
Man, as if this job wasn't hard enough. I'd better get a bonus for this.
Bang 2, roger.
Bang 3, roger that.
Sir!
What's wrong? This isn't like you.
Just looked away for a second.
I'm confused. Does this normally happen, 16?
Bank 1. Enemy mobile suit destroyed. Let it go, Lieutenant. Oasis to all units. We don't have much more time till the gal gets here.
Hey, right, I can make it up. Zaku Dom goofed up. I know, Altazin. I know it was a pun, and I really thank you for it.
Prepare for mobile suit drop. Hatch open.
The problem is, I didn't realize I had to reload the gun, so I was waiting for the 0 to become a 6 on the ammo counter, not realizing I had to reload. It's probably also why I didn't have enough shots.
The gal's airdropping mobile suits.
I mean, from up here, I might also be able to hit with a grenade, but I've used them all. Ah, good to know, because they definitely die in like 1 to 2 hits, so that would actually be a lot faster than what I did.
Allied reinforcements have arrived. Now engaging the gal's DOP escort squadron. Lieutenant, the gal has been detected entering the battle
I keep
zone.
pressing the wrong goddamn button.
Intercept it. Damn it! It's the gal! They began a roll shift bombing run. All units get out of its flight path right now.
Oh, fun!
One of the jet core boosters has successfully rammed the gal. Bomb bay hatch destroyed. Confirmed direct hit. Continue the attack at once.
Why is it so much health? Am I like shooting it from too far with the beam as well? Like I got like 6+ shots on that one and it just didn't work.
Hatch open.
Squadron. Lieutenant, the Gao has been detected entering the battle zone. Prepare to intercept it. Confirm direct hit. Continue the attack at once. Damn! It's the Gao! They began a roll shift bombing run. All units get out of its flight path right now!
White Dingo, this is Ensign Asanuma, commander of Squadron 3.
Why did that one-shot it?
I'll stop that bombing myself.
Confirm direct hit. Almost there. One of the jet core boosters has successfully rammed the Gao. Bomb bay hatch destroyed. Bay 1, you're heavily damaged. Be careful.
I've never even heard of those, Rafa.
They're damaged and going down. Thing 2, you're taking a lot of damage. Be careful.
I know that.
Thing 1, enemy mobile suit destroyed. Way to go, Lieutenant. Thing 1, enemy mobile suit destroyed. Way to go, Lieutenant.
That's so inconsistent with lasering those. I like being able to ram people with this.
There's an explosion. Direct hit. Mass value checks out. We confirm that the battle zone barrier has gone down. Mission complete.
We know it went down.
To the north of us look fairly weak. Let's pull out of the battle zone and go home. Thing 1, enemy mobile suit destroyed. Way to go, Lieutenant. Enemy destroyed. The battle's over.
Still, why did they put this much force into a strategically worthless area like this? When you take the retreat from the last position into account as well as this, it just doesn't fit at all.
I've noticed that.
Hey, the enemy have their own complicated reasoning,
Oh,
right?
will it now?
Phew. Man, I'm wiped out.
I was
Lieutenant,
using
let's
the
go
angle
home.
to like counter turn it. Okay, so like okay, so I was using the angle for the stick to like aim more the other way. I just keep messing the timing up for it. Because if I go too far, it over adjusts it.
I have a new mission for you, White Dingoes. The Darwin attack force on our northern continent, Green Echidna, has joined with the Red Possum unit to engage the enemy with every form of artillery available. However, while our southern continent attack force, Yellow Quacker, has linked up with the other Red Possum unit, they're encountering much fiercer opposition than previously anticipated. This division is scheduled to attack the enemy stronghold at Melbourne in the extreme south of the continent after it's taken Adelaide. You are to provide reinforcement for the Southern Continental Division as soon as possible. There's a Xeon-controlled small-scale mining operation in the suburb of Carrington to the north of the city of Adelaide. The occupation force there is fairly small, but there's a possibility that if the battle for Adelaide drags on, they'll be brought in as backup to surprise attack our forces from the rear. This could prove devastating. Your mission will be to destroy the mine's occupation force and then link up with the Southern attack forces there waiting for you. By then, Adelaide will have fallen into our hands. We currently are planning to dispatch new model mobile suits to our operations in Adelaide to coincide with our taking the base there. If your timing's good, you may be able to get some for yourselves after this operation's come to a successful conclusion. I expect nothing less than victory, people.
Lieutenant Rayer, I can't believe they canceled Jacqueline's show yesterday.
I hate this guy.
I'm just in shock over it.
Oh, Mike. Are you still listening to that ridiculous show? I don't see what's so appealing about that selfish woman.
Well, she isn't as cynical as you are.
What was that, Mike? What'd you just say to me? Oh yeah. Never mind that. Time for the news.
And after a fierce battle, the Earth's federal forces were able to easily sweep away the main Zeon forces defending their military base. It's doubtful a baby ant
a fierce fight and then an easy sweep. Doesn't that sound strange to you?
December 15th, the Zeon Earth Occupation Force's largest stronghold, California Base, was returned to its rightful owners within the Federation. With other Zeon units pulling out in other places, the victory of the Earth Federal Forces is now a certainty. The day when true peace will return to the territory is now close at hand.
Those faces.
Maybe they were exaggerating just a little. Anyway, looks like our brave forces are winning and driving out the remaining enemy forces. That's great. Let's keep up the good work.
Lieutenant Rayer, this is just a rumor that's been circulating recently. But there are apparently a lot of nukes that were banned under the Antarctic Treaty that are being secretly stored over at Torrington Base in the east, according to our reconnaissance pilots. If the Zeon get cornered, they may attack Torrington Base and grab those nukes to use against us. Apparently, the enemy Commander Makuve used a nuclear missile during Operation Odessa, although the Federation successfully prevented it from exploding back then.
Hey there, Lieutenant Rayer. Did you hear the Union is planning to deploy new units upon completion of this mission? Wow, I sure want to get my hands on one of those. Try your best on the next mission. So you're taking this? Okay, how do...
Oh, they took away the beam gun.
So you take... Okay, how... So you take... Okay, how do you want it equipped? So you're taking this one. Okay, how about a... So you're taking... Lieutenant Rayer, is this the unit and the equipment you want? All right, now that...
Voiced by Wendy Lee, aka... I don't know who Faye Valentine is. Ready for a base in arid scrubland. Who is Torrington? Batman, we had to... Where did you get Batman from?
This mine was originally a civilian operation. We've been asked by the High Commander to minimize damage to the mine as much as possible. But the owner was killed at the time of the colony drop, so I don't think the Commander will say much if we destroy some in the course of attacking Zeon.
Minimize damage? We should hit this place as hard as we can to get this operation over with. You know, a little fireworks show in honor of the late owner.
You sound like an outlaw.
Chassis secured? Okay, you can raise her.
I like how, like, this is high, this is HD, and the gun is not. Like, these are good quality graphics, and the gun is, like, JPEG.png. Anyone else notice that? Like, this? It's nice. The side of the gun. The fuck am I looking at? Like, the holes aren't even, like, round. They're fuzzy. But then you have all these smooth lines.
Anyway, Lieutenant, we shouldn't forget how weird the enemy's been acting. We'd better be careful here.
You can tell like different people did different things. Yeah, exactly what I was just going to say. You can tell what the A team made and what the B team made.
Bang 2, roger.
Bang 3, roger that.
I love this. Like, are you gonna fight? Are you gonna run? This guy's really annoying. Wait, why does jumping make it overheat? Excuse me, sir. Can you please just... And then my allies are shooting me, of course.
Bang 2, enemy mobile suit destroyed. Looking good. Bang 1, don't get so far ahead of us.
Can you change back to the gun, please? Fine. Can I have my gun, please, game? We'll die eventually.
This is Oasis. Emergency message. Medea transport planes presently en route to the Adelaide drop-off are taking heavy fire. One of them is quickly losing altitude and heading this way.
Oh, wait a minute. Isn't that the one with the new suits?
It might be.
Nexus boosters, yes, right.
Dingoes, this is Medea D6. Sorry about this. I was initially assigned to protect the rear guard and got hit from behind. My engines are failing and I can't escape by climbing. With a little luck, I may be able to make it to your battle zone. So can you get these hyenas off my tail?
How's it going, Regdrin?
Medea approaching. All units, be prepared to give support.
Can you tell me from where? A cardinal direction would be nice. Where am I trying to save this person from? Emergency land, I guess it's going to here? Makes sense, it would go to the runway.
This is Oasis. Medea has made an emergency landing at Point F. He's escaped in a self-propelled cargo. All units, check that container at all costs.
Game, what the fuck? I hate these allies so much. All they do is shoot you in the back the entire damn time.
Medea is losing power. Emergency landing.
Like even now, like all they're doing is shooting me in the back. I also hate how it like forces you to melee combat, like when you don't want to be inside melee mode.
Lieutenant, get out of there fast! Medea is losing power. Emergency landing. This is Oasis. Medea has made an emergency landing at Point F. He's escaped in a self-propelled cargo container. All units, check that container at all costs.
Like, right there! It freaking runs in on me and my allies kill me. You know, I probably should, because they really, really shit at this job. I can't order them to attack without something on, like, that's on the map.
Medea is losing power.
I can't choose them to attack unless there's something on the map. There we go.
Bang 2, roger. Bang 3, roger that.
This is Oasis. Medea has made an emergency landing at Point F. He's escaped in a self-propelled cargo container. All units, check that container at all
They're gonna blow up the fucking plane now! Can I get my gun, please?
Bang 3, they're boxing you in.
god damn it. I took so much damage in the first half from these freaking idiots. Honestly, if I could just bait this guy back and let them deal with the other guy by themselves, I'll probably be fine. So I love how they can freely shoot in like freaking melee range like this. And, like, is there some faster way I can pull out, like, my gun or something? Because they seem to just be able to just completely walk around and shoot with their freaking sword out, but I can't. This is the last time before I restart, hoping to see if I can make it better. Oh, it's the lock button. The lock button turns melee off. Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
What's wrong? Lieutenant, get out of there fast!
Okay. now that I know how to double tapping the lock button works, I'm actually set for this probably.
Just looked away for a second.
It was just them being able to just do that, and I couldn't shoot them. See, it was literally just knowing how to change that made such a large difference. But I've never thought to double tap the lock button.
According to that Medea pilot, the Southern Attack Forces were able to take the enemy base in Adelaide.
Whew, that's good to hear. With all that stuff that happened with the Medea, I was too tired for another big fight breaking out in that territory.
Ah, come on. It was easy duty when you consider we were protecting our own mobile suits.
Yeah, it's not even the brutal, it's just knowing how the game works.
Have them?
It's a sure thing.
You know, I wondered why you were so sure about that. Before they formed this unit, you were stationed at Jabrow Base, weren't you? Don't you have any connections to get us some?
No way. You think a guy in that position would want to head into the dangers of the front line?
Well, anyway, let's head over to Adelaide Base as soon as possible.
No, again, the enemies weren't the issue. Yes, it is. Okay, so Singer, the game has black borders on the side. They're saying, okay, so Rafa, the issue was entirely they were backing up and shooting me and I couldn't pull out the gun.
Brass is really starting to value your contributions more and more, it seems.
Did I not save the truck?
Now that the Southern Attack Forces have successfully occupied Adelaide Base, I hope the rest of our counterattack proceeds just as smoothly. As you're all aware, Adelaide Base is known as the gateway to the south, at least a mid-level's case. Not only is it an important land, sea, and airport for materials entering and leaving the continent, but it also contains heavy-lift vehicle launch facilities, making it a vital position to hold. And losing it is a crippling blow to the Xeon ground occupation forces as a whole. What we want you to do now is, after you resupply at Adelaide Base, to take a recon unit's position and investigate the base's perimeter for scout duty. The area you'll be scouting is the coastal region of the old city. This area still hasn't been reclaimed from the effects of the colony drop, and it's turned into a sort of no man's land. We believe there's the possibility that it will either become a hideout for enemy remnants or may contain military facilities secretly built there. Your mission is to destroy it as soon as you find it.
Lieutenant Rayer, have you been listening to the radio lately? It's been nothing but lame propaganda programs. And worst of all, Jacqueline's talk show is still off the air.
Don't you realize that Jacqueline's show is nothing but propaganda?
I really pity you for just hearing a sweet girl's words like that, Rita. How jealous it must make you feel.
You're really living in a dream world, Mike. First of all, how would you even know if a radio DJ's pretty?
Oh, I know, all right. All I do is close my eyes, and then I can see my lovely Jacqueline as clear as a summer's day.
Ugh, this is a lost cause? Lieutenant, you're wasting your time hanging out with this joker.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't, Singer. No, Singer, AC4 doesn't. AC4A does, and makes you quick turn to finish the tutorial. 4 doesn't for some stupid reason. Come on, let's see what we have in here now.
Hey, Lieutenant Raya. We finally got one of those new mobile suits in here, too. Why don't you hop in and take a spin?
Sweet, what did we get?
Here.
Oh my god, those stats!
Here.
It's a freaking
Here,
gun cannon. Oh, that's great.
So you're taking this? Okay, how do you want it equipped?
I say only have the
Since
machine gun.
this has such heavy armor all around it, you don't really need to have a shield. Instead, you can carry a two-handed machine gun that should guarantee you some serious firepower.
Two-handed machine gun.
So you're taking this one. Lieutenant Raya, is it? All right.
Sure.
Now that you've finished equipping your suit, you're all ready to get out there and face your next sortie.
Gun cannon's
See you,
amazing.
Lieutenant Raya. Got my fingers crossed for you.
The gun cannon's a staple. Actually, no, technically, this isn't a gun cannon. I think the gun cannon's technically has treads. This is just very similar to the gun cannon in that I just have legs instead of treads.
Hey there, Rayer. I've been hearing from Captain Stanley about all the good work you've been doing. Man, it sounds like you're having a hell of a time. Don't do anything stupid, okay? Say hi to Anita, Leon, and Mike for me, will you? Hang in there.
Right, gun tank. That was gun tank. You are correct. I am wrong. We can all see here who knows Gundam a lot more.
Lieutenant Rayer, rumor has it that when the California base fell into our hands, a lot of the enemy forces escaped. What especially worries us is that we couldn't capture any of the Yukon-class submarines and their naval forces. We may be able to occupy the land, but the sea's gonna be a pain and a half until we can clear up the uncertainty regarding their reserves. It's possible that their subforce may come after us here on the continent, later on in the battle. We'd better be even more careful than we have been.
Lieutenant Rayer, there's something I want to discuss with you. For some strange reason, we haven't been getting any reports in from the Wombat Resistance Group lately. I don't know if you remember anything about them, but basically they're an underground group formed from the survivors of the colony drop that have been helping the federal forces to keep track of Zeon movements out in the field. But ever since this counterattack began, the way they've been cooperating with us has changed. It's just been little things, like not checking in with us regularly and disregarding protocol. If we get a chance to contact their organization, I want to see what's been going on with them and try to get a sense of their loyalties.
Anyone notice the disc has like a bright, like, 2 fans that spin clockwise, but then like a bunch of like other lighter colors spinning the other way, completely defying the laws of how this is supposed to work. And yeah, so Rafa, it does automatically change loadouts for me. Like if you look, it already put one of them inside the gun, inside of the gun cannon. It seems to edit all of them itself.
Now that you've finished equipping your suit.
So I've just been letting them go. It seems to customize it already. Kind of upset I didn't get to keep that laser though. The laser seemed very, very nice. Probably also a bit bullshit.
Hey there, white dingoes. I know you heroes of historic battles must be a little steamed at getting stuck with a boring mission like this. But when we get back, we leave to start the liberation of Melbourne. Hope you don't mind.
Hey, no prob. We're handymen, right? We never complain where they send us.
That's for damn sure. You guys draw the booby prize too sometimes. Well, guess we better both try not to get killed out here. By the way, we're picking up some strange Minovsky particle interference up ahead. I'm starting to think there may be something out here.
Roger that.
So I'm trying not to talk over the cutscenes.
Lieutenant, there's definitely some abnormal Minovsky particle levels building up. We'd better be extra careful.
There you go. Yeah, so, okay, so I was actually supposed to be doing wild metal, but the game didn't load, so I said screw it, and I also picked up this. This is fast, I love this. I have so much health.
Come on now, guys. Let's concentrate on the job we've got right now. Lieutenant, I got an idea. What do you say all of us splitting up and searching for the enemy? This is Fang 3. Man, I love this new suit. Really kicks ass.
This is just great. I freaking love this. This game just got so much better with this. It's fast. It's strong. This is gonna be fantastic. Yes, Singer. I'm typically doing Pokemon or... Yep, so I typically...
Helicopter rotors. They're Xeon transport helicopters, sending their coordinates to all units.
Okay, so Singer. Yep, so...
Are they shipping something else in here now?
Okay, so I'm typically planning to do longer RPGs like Pokemon on the weekends. I wish this game had subtitles, though.
I picked up the sound of a Yukon's engine starting up from the coast.
Can I please move, game? Where am I being shot from? Oh, it's the entire boat.
This is Oasis. Picking up several objects moving through the water. I think they're mobile suits that are operating both on the ground and in the sea. All units, stay alert.
Oh, it's one of these guys. What's this? A Rick D... I know this, like, some really weird name. Like, I think this is a Gelgoog? Yes, I have never even heard of this game, 16. Literally never heard of it before. Hold on, is this Gog or is this Zelgog? Wait, I think Zelgog was the purple one, right? I will take tech tips. That is perfectly fine. Gelgu, yes. Which I believe is, as I said, is the purple one. Oh, those guys don't move if you don't give them orders. I mean, at least they're not shooting me in the back. The fire, oh, both of them is only a single bullet.
Enemy mobile suit destroyed.
Woo! A Zegok, okay.
Lieutenant, all enemies destroyed. The battle's over.
Man, it's finally over?
So, they had a submarine dock built here. Hope there's some important intel left inside for us. Well, I guess even Zeke soldiers don't make stupid mistakes like that.
Anyway, let's request an investigation team to be sent out here. With a little luck, they'll have some information for us by the time we get back to the base, especially about that helicopter we shot down.
I didn't see them transporting any weapons. But isn't there some Japanese fairy tale about a bird always giving good things in small packages or something like that?
Honestly, that sounds great.
You mean a Harry Carey swallow?
No, a hard to swallow. Its tongue was cut. Lieutenant, I'm gonna stay behind here to escort the investigation team.
Are you serious, Leon? You really are devoted to this job, aren't you? Well, let's take him up on that favor, Lieutenant, and head back to the base now.
Vish Donahue decals? I'm not sure what that is. What's Vish Donahue?
Sorry to call you in so soon. Lieutenant Rayer, Brass, and Jabrau has assigned the White Dingoes a secret mission. It starts immediately. This dangerous mission you're all about to embark upon is the highest level military secret. Please bear that in mind.
That actually seems pretty cheap. I've heard a lot of model kits are very expensive.
About the capture of California base, we discovered Zeon were conducting frightening research that can have staggering implications for the future of mankind. I haven't been filled in on all the details yet. Headquarters says it's a bioweapon capable of global environmental destruction. According to data left behind, this diabolical weapon is codenamed Astaroth. It's been confirmed by intel sources that a small number of samples of
This BGF volume.
they were transported out of there. This was all supported when we discovered that a shot-down enemy helicopter was carrying one of the Astaroth samples. Additional intelligence has confirmed evidence of multiple dome-type mobile suits operating in the area. While it still isn't known for sure, we believe a land force was dispatched to the north ahead of the helicopter. A reconnaissance mission has already been dispatched to investigate this possibility. There have not yet been reports of any encounters with Dome on this continent. Of course, we will keep you informed on the matter.
Wait, is it Dom or Dome?
The main unit charged with transporting the Astaroth samples. The probability is that they have the other samples with them. We believe this unit is headed for the HLV launch facilities in the north. We think they may be using an air route from their frontline base at Broken Hill. At the very least, we think they might try to resupply there. mission will be to intercept this unit and destroy the Asteroth samples. We will airdrop in as close to the enemy base at Broken Hills as we possibly can. After that, you're on your own. You'll have to intercept them on the ground to the best of your ability. Now hurry up and get ready.
Okay.
Looks like we've got a real emergency on our hands, Lieutenant.
Global environmental destruction? Who would think of a weapon as bad as that?
Even things not meant to be weapons can be the cause of a lot of trouble sometimes.
Not meant to be weapons. Oh, like how the colony drop used something that wasn't supposed to be a weapon?
This Astaroth is the name of a demon, but she was originally known as Ishtar, the Babylonian goddess of love and war. From the goddess of love and war to a demon. They're using that name is ironic, but it may be a hint about its true identity.
Well, either way, I thought that all bioweapons were banned under the Antarctic Treaty.
So, all we have to do is find these domes and take them out, right?
Dope.
Anyway, we better get going before they leave us behind, Lieutenant.
How could it be that bad? Alright, by the way, what the hell was it? Something funny I wanted to say, but I forgot what it was. Hold on, let me read up. Nope, lost it. Oh, we get to hear Mike be an asshole.
Lieutenant Rayer, I know this may sound kind of petty, but I'm really annoyed. There I was, all set to relax by listening to my little battlefield Rose Jacqueline on the radio. When all of a sudden this Minovsky particle interference in the area starts jamming the reception. Damn, this place is really a hellhole. Well, sorry, Lieutenant. I know how much you were looking forward to it as well.
Anyone else, like, very dislike Mike? Okay, Retri also hates Mike.
Lieutenant Rayer, I'm happy to report that the helicopter that got away from us was shot down by another unit. Apparently, it was carrying a huge amount of gold bullion. It looks like the Zeon are trying to take everything with them out into space.
Wait, what helicopter got away from me?
Lieutenant, that coded message we got from Wombat during our last battle was decrypted as, "Don't ever trust us anymore." After the Zeon occupied, it appears that they carried out extensive relief efforts while putting up with their own resource shortages. Although it is impossible for them to pay back for the damage they did in the colony drop, there seems to be a number of civilians who appreciate the Zeon's efforts. And this may be causing an internal conflict among the Wombat members. Wombat isn't a monolithic organization, so there may be a split starting to occur within their ranks. I think we should take any intel we get from Wombat with a grain of salt from now on.
So I have a question. Though, wasn't the 8th... That was like a 3-episode OVA, right? It wasn't really that long?
Lieutenant, I'm starting to get a little anxious over how much the situation is changing. It looks like whatever mission our unit undertakes is having a big effect on the overall war situation. I'm just one soldier trying to stay alive,
12,
sir.
really?
That's all the burden I really need. And, well, about Leon, sir, I can't put my finger on it, but I'm getting the feeling that he knows a lot more than he's letting on to us. I hope this is just my imagination working overtime, but I really think we should start keeping an eye on Leon from now on, sir.
Let's see if there's anything new in here.
Hey there, Lieutenant Rayer. A running fight, huh? They haven't exactly given me all the details, but I can certainly equip you for any operation they can throw at you. Just tell me what you need.
Why'd you take me out of the freaking amazing boy?
Okay, so you're taking this one. All right.
Why wouldn't I take it? This thing's amazing. To be fair, Hiro Yui has the personality of a dead dishcloth. Yes, a dead dishcloth. Because a wet dishcloth has more personality.
Particle density is climbing. From all indications, I'm pretty sure we're closing in on the enemy now.
No, a wet sock still has personality of being gross and wet.
Take on that enemy front line base.
Enemy fire! Oasis is taking hits. Passive sonar damage and completely inoperative.
It's them. They were waiting for us. Anita, are you okay?
I'm fine. The truck can still move around. Fang 1.
Meteor Gundam Wing abridged. Yeah, Gundam Wing also. Can I also point out that Gundam Wing had like several minute-long cutscenes flashing through the same 2-second GIFs. Like, you could literally watch a cutscene and just in between the people talking, it'll show a string of the same 5 GIFs in a row. Especially when it's like something stupid, like there are several episodes that use the same GIF with the same backdrop that doesn't fit of Heavy Arms walking up, shooting like this, and then shooting like this or something. With like a desert background. And they'll even use the desert background of day during night somewhere else that isn't a desert. Over and over and over again. Like, I understand using an animation a few times if it's like a special animation. No, like, if you think about, like, if they used, like, a special animation like that, like in an RPG game, fine. But they used it for, like, the entirety of all of the combat. Oh, that is a really big something. How'd you die so fast, Fang 2? Well, that was easy as shit.
All enemies in the battle zone have been destroyed. The battle
God, you're right about the gun cannon being broken as
Once
hell.
the investigation team finds the stuff, we should be okay.
I hope this is the end of it. These guys may have been sent to slow us down. Let's wait here. The investigation team report is expected soon.
We got a rough LZ here. Everyone, brace for impact. We have landed. Open the rear hatch.
Wait, you're right. In Wing, doesn't that lady ask Hero to kill her constantly?
We're looking for the sample. Keep your eyes peeled for it, people. Aye, sir.
That was the Joker entry.
No enemy unit seen in the area. Watch your backs, white dingoes.
What was once or twice? Oh, her, yeah.
White dingoes. Unfortunately, the unit you destroyed wasn't carrying the Astaroth samples. They were more than likely sent there as a decoy to buy time for the main unit to escape. Currently, Torrington Base in the east, as well as the Charville Occupation Base, are under attack from enemy forces, which have, up until now, been quietly defending the perimeter of the area. One very telling piece of information. Only one enemy unit that is attacking Torrington Base is comprised of dome-type mobile suits. Since they were airdropped into the area, we can't confirm at which base they're stationed. What I'm about to tell you is top-secret information. Since it is directly related to your mission, I'm at liberty to tell you. Torrington Base appears to be a small rear-line support base, but in reality, its storehouse contains the nuclear weapons banned under the Antarctic Treaty. The plan was to keep the base's offensive capability as low profile as possible. This, we hope, will avoid attracting the enemy's attention. The defense of the nukes is to be left to the forces at Charville. At this very moment, Charville is trying to dispatch reinforcements to Torrington, and a large enemy force has the base completely surrounded and won't let them through. We can't be absolutely sure if the group attacking Charville is in league with the group attacking Torrington, or whether they're just doing it to hit one of our positions. But we have to make the assumption that the enemy force surrounding Torrington knows about the nukes. Astaroth and nuclear weapons. Letting the enemy have both would be the worst disaster possible. You will go to Torrington Base and help them. Under no circumstances will you let them open the door to those nuclear weapons. We're counting on you.
There's no way someone somehow played this entire game for beta testing and didn't tell them the BGM's too loud.
Lieutenant, if they steal those nukes and use them, it'll have a huge effect on the war situation, not only around here, but also around the globe.
Leon, you told us before that you thought there were nukes at the Torrington base. That wasn't just a rumor, was it? You really knew about them, didn't you?
Yeah, I knew about them.
Huh? What do you mean, Leon?
Well, I was originally in the Secret Intelligence Division at Jabrow Base. They transferred me here to protect the secret about Torrington Base. I belong to Jabrow headquarters and have been given certain authority that surpasses Captain Stanley's.
I thought we kept getting sent out on weird missions, so that's what it was.
I'm sorry I've had to trick you until now. But you know, after all the tough missions we've had together, I've decided that you're the best friends I have ever had. And so, from now on, if I get any intelligence about our missions, even if it's top secret, I'll tell all of you what it is. Even if you wind up getting court-martialed.
Well, just keep telling us they're all rumors. Hey, Lieutenant, you sure did trick us big time, didn't you? Anyway, now I feel more confident about it all. Let's just keep things the way they are.
I'm sorry about this, Lieutenant. You can count on me, no matter what.
Lieutenant! Our side has scored another one.
And on December 24th, the rebuilt Earth Federal Forces space fleet captured the Zeon space fortress Solomon, said by many to be impregnable. As the invincible Federal forces capture position after position in space as well, the Zeon forces seem utterly helpless to stop them. It has also been confirmed that Vice Admiral Dozol Zabi of the Space Assault Forces was killed in battle. We will keep you informed
That's
of any
good
further
news.
developments as they come in.
It looks like victory's all tied up for our side in space as well as on the ground, Lieutenant. Let's just keep fighting as hard as we possibly can.
So I've actually never seen the first Gundam series. I've never seen a Universal Century 79. Can you give me a brief overview of what the hell the plot was? I know it's probably asking a lot. Probably so much plot
there,
for it.
Lieutenant Raya. What are they trying to accomplish? They're going to wear out both you guys and those mobile suits. Don't be pushing yourself too hard, or you'll be no use to anyone.
I mean, just a general, like, what the hell happened? What started all of this?
So you're taking... Okay, how do you want... So you're taking this one.
Like,
Lieutenant
are
Raya,
the people
is
from
this the
space
unit and the equipment
aliens?
you want?
Are they people who want sovereignty after going to space?
All right. Now,
Like, why is there a war? No?
This is Four Knives. All base defense forces have been neutralized.
All right. Now, all we have to do is get this open. How things looking, Gray Eye?
May have got some heavy protection on this sucker. We'll try to have it cracked in 16 hours.
12 hours. We can't wait longer than that.
Roger that. I'll try, sir. Uh-oh. Hey, Commander. It looks like reinforcements are on their way. 3 enemy mobile suits.
Damn it. Four Knives. Front hand. You take them.
Okay.
Roger that, sir. Those Spetty suits are no match for one of our domes. Why don't we have a little fun with them, huh? What have we got to lose?
Don't get too cocky. It'll just trip you up.
All units, try the best you can to minimize damage to the base facilities in your area.
Bang 3, roger that.
God, that, like, tapping thing is freaking amazing. Thank you very, very much, 16.
The base defense forces are taking heavy losses. Assist them at once. Bank 1, enemy mobile suit destroyed. Way to go, Lieutenant!
Well, that was... This
Lieutenant,
really
the
trivializes
mission's
this.
over.
What was up with that transmission we heard before?
Bet you I don't.
A jet core booster has just been spotted taking off from the runway. This is White Dingo calling. Please come in. Jet core booster pilot, do you read me? Please come in.
Giant spider population's at 0.0001%.
Let's get after him.
Too late. Where has he gone? Let's see if we can trace his route and figure out where he's going. Contact headquarters about this.
Jeez, some guys are just bad losers.
I missed what happened. Did they get a nuke?
Congratulations. Excellent job defending Torrington Base. About that Xeon broadcast, it's been analyzed by our experts and discussed by the upper echelon. The investigation is concluded. High probability of escape to moon base Granada with sample. If the enemy is looking to escape, the only HLV launch facilities left are at Huonton in the northeast. We've already confirmed that the jet core booster that escaped from Torrington in your last battle was also headed for Huonton. Although there was the time...
Well, I can finish tonight then.
Broadcast, we can conclude that it's understandable considering the Xeon 4 situation right now. Currently, the Federal Forces counteroffensive is entering its final stage of operation. Our southern attack forces are very close to retaking Melbourne, and our northern attack forces have successfully retaken Darwin. The mobile suit team has already been dispatched to Huonton. Other units will be sent in to attack Huonton, but we're still not sure if they can make it on time for HLV launch. Our main force at this point will be high-speed air units. Your mission will be to go in and join the mobile suit team we've already sent out. In addition, you are to support our air units by clearing any air defenses they have in the area. You will then enter the HLV base. Good luck to you all.
I didn't even realize you were here, Henry.
Lieutenant, our forces are definitely winning in space. I have some information that says if things go our way, we may have a ceasefire with the Xeon in only a few days.
All right. That's the best news I've heard lately.
Yep.
Well, compared to all the bad news we've been hearing, it's sure been rough, huh?
Yeah, it's been rough. What with everything that's been going on. But this mission may be the end of it all.
Exactly. But then, if we were to fail, what would happen if the Xeon were to keep Astaroth?
Oh, come on. You think the whole outcome of the war will be affected by what we do on this mission?
I'm saying that it's a distinct possibility. Lieutenant, let's move out.
Lieutenant, yesterday our old friend Jacqueline returned to the airwaves. Could you please take a moment to listen to a piece of this recording?
Hi there, all you brave Federal Forces soldiers. Long time no see. Jackie's doing fine, thank you. I'm really sorry I haven't been able to broadcast in such a long time. I got a ton of letters from you all, though. I'm really touched that you were all so worried about me. There were so many nice things that listeners had to say about this program, but there's one letter in particular that I'd like to read to you. He writes, "My dearest Jacqueline, before the war started, I was a member of an elite military band. I was perfectly satisfied just to give those who were caught up in combat hope and inspiration to live through such difficult times. But after the war began, I was transferred out, and now I'm on the front lines risking my life in dangerous missions.
Fucking Mike.
Insignificant life. Don't be ridiculous. This war's almost over. Almost over. All of you, please come home from this in one piece. As long
Mike
as I
the
can
stalker.
keep giving you the strength to keep living, I'll keep right on singing my lullabies to you. You can count on it.
Lieutenant, I remember Mike telling me that he used to be in the Army band. I've never seen a musician turned into a soldier before. I think that I might have misjudged the guy somewhere along the line.
Fucking Mike. Still hate him.
Lieutenant, I'm going to fill you in on everything that I've been able to learn about Astaroth since we first became aware of its existence. The project started out under the direction of Zeon Zoom Daikon to develop a new species of plant life capable of maximum controlled growth in the closed world of a space colony. But, having been raised for so long in the artificial environment of the space colonies, the Zeon researchers eventually hit a dead end and came down to Earth after the war began. After arriving on Earth, they resumed research, but found that the growth rate of the samples they created was too high. Furthermore, testing revealed that the plants had mutated, and the release of them into a natural setting would result in widespread destruction across the entire ecosystem. The Zeon military then devised a plan to use them as a bioweapon that would wipe out forests, marshlands, and farms, eventually making the planet uninhabitable. If this is actually true, they've created a bioweapon that portends total annihilation of the planet. Although it has no direct effect on people and doesn't immediately destroy the land like a nuclear weapon, its long-term impact is just as devastating. That's why we must penetrate their air defense before they are able to unleash this upon us.
Huh.
Hey there, Lieutenant Rhea. Looks like we'll be getting closer to the end of this battle. Get out there and do your best.
No! Why would I use
So you're
anything
taking this?
but
Okay,
this?
so you're taking this one.
I don't know why it
All
keeps
right,
trying to
now
force me out of it. Yeah, like, once you figure the game out, I'm honestly hoping that the last levels are harder, because they definitely got way too easy once I got this gun cannon.
Emergency message from advanced team.
This is the 04th Mobile Suit Team. We've begun our assault on the enemy stronghold, and we can...
Ah, those footsteps.
Heavy beam cannon. We can't tell anything beyond. It's extremely powerful. My God, incoming! Fall back! Fall back!
Lieutenant, look at this.
Wiped out. What the hell?
Damn it. They just had to go in there before we got there, didn't they? Fools.
Bang 2, ready to go in.
Yeah, anytime. I'm ready.
Bang 1, give us your orders at once.
That's a good question. Hover arms.
Please follow the mission as planned. Let's split up and begin searching for the anti-air weaponry that they think is here. That fortification seems to have a lot of heavy firepower inside it. Avoid any unnecessary battles and complete this mission as instructed.
Fang 3, roger that.
Nothing hard, Dean, come on. Oh, he's got it. He just climbed right up the freaking mountain wall. I didn't realize they could be smart enough to do that. And then he jumps down, doesn't do it. Oh, there's a bunch of planes.
This is Fang 2. Can't stay in the fight. Bailing out.
God damn, Fang 2. Really not good at that. This game is canon, WD Team is canon, Blue Destiny is canon, Zionic Front is canon, but Murdoch isn't canon. Here's a premium Bandai HD Murdoch model kit. Hey Zaku, fucking die please. I don't know why it showed me a bunch of stuff over here and now it's gone. There it is again. Oh. That's why it's underneath.
Hover units 1 through 8 are operating. Operating. Activate Minovsky craft. Atamolga, move out.
Hey mate, you stole my kill.
Sighting a huge mobile weapon surveying the area confirmed. Running data comparison. I found some similar data. I think our enemy is an Ansem type. Though I haven't seen one of these names in a while. Probably the exact same thing the advanced team was doing. Lieutenant, that thing can act as an anti-air unit. Destroy it fast, or we don't stand a chance.
Am I just not supposed to lock on to it? Oh, there we go. Ooh, fun. At Zom? I guess it's like a big Zom? Is there a second one? Keeps telling me there's something over here I have to shoot, but there's nothing here. But I do see it phasing in and off of the map. Oh, how do I get to the secret area that's underground? I guess I have to go from the side? I'm assuming the game told me in the briefing, but I couldn't hear it. Well, I didn't kill it. Is that an issue? That I didn't do it?
Enemy anti-air weaponry offline. Now we just have to get going to that HLV launch site.
Hey, Lieutenant Raya, you still alive?
But is there a bonus for going down?
Well, you guys did such a great job that I figured I'd come out for a house call as a reward. We can't have you going into the last battle all beat up like you are, can we? I brought you some new supplies to restock you with.
Oh, endgame stat. Okay. As long as it isn't like missing a gun tank or something.
This battle decides it all. The Zeon rear line units are still assembling. We have no idea when those HLVs will launch, so there's no margin for error. Let's start off by breaking into the base. Sections of the HLVs exposed above ground are fully armored, so an attack from the air will have little or no effect on them. The most efficient way to prevent them from launching is to destroy the booster units that are housed underneath them. It may be too difficult for our air units to stop them from above. Our ground forces will be invaluable in carrying out this dangerous mission. What you'll do is, separately from the air units, sneak into the base by way of an HLV maintenance corridor and launch an attack from within the compound. Once inside, you'll have to depend upon your own instincts to find the boosters. If at any time there's a threat that the boosters may be detonated, evacuate the area immediately. Even the sturdy mobile suits wouldn't be able to survive the blast. There's a distinct chance that you will run into the remaining enemy defense forces. They have the advantage of knowing the layout of the compound, so be ready for anything. Mayor, Leon, Mike, Anita, I'm sorry for putting you in this position. I just have one more selfish request to make. All of you, please come back in one piece. That is all.
Lieutenant Rare, it's almost time.
Lieutenant, the final battle has begun. Let's give this all we've got.
Guys, you're gonna wear yourselves out with all this cheerleading. Relax, relax. Lieutenant, let's go out for a couple of drinks once we finish things here.
Oh, those planes suck. Screw those planes, man.
Finally, your last battle. Give it all you got. There's no time to equip you properly, so be sure to take out the GM Sniper 3. Get everyone transferred over. Captain Stanley's worked hard to convince Jabrow to give us full support. His efforts even drove me to push myself harder, too. But listen, come back in one piece.
Aww.
Promise me that. What you're looking at is the RGM-79SP, GM Sniper Custom 2. This is a special, low-production run unit that was designed for ace pilots. While they originally designed it for sniping, it takes the basic GM design to its ultimate performance limit. If I had to pick a suit to take, this would be the one.
Oh, that's kind of upsetting.
So you take it? Okay. So you take... Okay, how about a shield? So you... Lieutenant Ray... All right, now that you...
Freaking gun cannon was so good. Like, that freaking Atzam just died. Apparently I couldn't. That might be New Game Plus, someone said.
I
Okay.
So, one of them launched safely. However, I don't think they'll let us get away with that so easily from here on.
Lieutenant Bish, we never expected the defense fortification to fall so quickly.
With those guys attacking us, I'd say it was a I've lost a lot of good men. Even a place to go home to.
Wish I could hear, but the stomping's too loud.
Nightmare. I'll take care of them. You handle the cannon fodder on the rear line.
Aye, aye, sir. This is our last stand. Let's see how many of them we can take down.
The hell is that?
Federal Forces Special Unit Commander. Or rather, Fetty Ace. If I have your permission. I know you're listening. This is Zeon Lieutenant Vish Donahue. I'm thankful that God has willed this last fight to be with you. Let's do it!
Roger, beginning sonar sweep for the enemy.
Bang 2, roger.
Bang 3, roger that.
How much health does this guy have?
Here's where my luck runs out, is that it? Fetty Ace, can you read me? I have one last request, if you'll allow me. The soldiers evacuated from the HLP. They're mostly cadets, just kids. Please,
yes. Stun lock, fun. Well, I'm fucking dead. Holy crap. That is exactly what happened. Should I grab the rocket launcher instead of the machine gun?
Federal Forces Special Unit Commander. Or rather, Fetty Ace. If I have your permission. I know you're listening. This is Zeon Lieutenant Vish Donahue. I'm thankful that God has willed this last fight to be with you. Let's do it!
Bang 2, roger.
Bang 3, roger that!
Roger, beginning sonar sweep for the enemy.
Can you lock onto something, please?
Have completed mission sonar sweep of the area. Continuing the search.
I can't even dodge shit. I'm trying to take out the... It's literally just stun lock. Let me change to the...
So you take... Okay. So you take... Okay, how about a... So you... Alright.
So how do I use the so-called, like, shield skill? It says shield skill attack. What does that actually mean?
Federal Forces Special Unit Commander. Or rather, Fitty Ace, if I have your permission. I know you're listening. This is Zeon Lieutenant Vish Donahue. I'm thankful that God has willed this
okay.
with you. Let's do it. Bang 2, roger. Bang 3, roger that.
Where does this guy spawn from?
Roger. Beginning sonar sweep for the enemy. I'll run a check on it. No data. We have a very large and powerful mobile weapon here. All units stay alert. Rank 2. What's wrong? This isn't like you.
I just looked away for a second.
This is Oasis. Have a clear mission. Rank 1. Don't get so far ahead of us. Hey, Rank 3. Let's look alive out there.
Hey, pipe down. Now you can see me in action.
Rank 2. You're taking a lot of damage. Be careful.
I know that. I can still do this.
Rank 1. You're heavily damaged. Be careful.
This is Bang 2. Can't stay in the fight. Bailing out.
Pirate's escape is permanent. Leon is okay. This is Oasis.
How much health does this stupid thing have?
This is Oasis. Can't hold out much longer. Send reinforcements.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's finally dead. Holy crap, that was annoying as hell.
This is Oasis. Lieutenant, get out of there fast.
God, that has to be some faster way of killing that thing. Because those guys don't live.
So you take... Okay. So you... Okay, how about a shield? So you take... Lieutenant Raya. So you're taking this one. Okay. So you take... Okay, how about a shield? So you take... Is that all you... So you... Okay. So you... Okay, how... So you... Is that all you... All right. Now they can... Finish equipping your suit. You're all ready to get out there and face your next soldier. See you, Lieutenant.
Am I shooting the bazooka from too far back?
Federal Forces Special Unit Commander. Or rather, Fitty Ace, if I have your permission. I know you're listening. This is Zeon Lieutenant Vish Donahue. I'm thankful that God has willed this last fight to be with you. Let's do it.
Roger. Beginning sonar sweep for the enemy.
Bang 2, roger. Bang 3, roger that. Too easy.
lock on game. Like, holy crap.
This is Oasis. Have completed mission sonar sweep of the area. Continuing the search.
Oh, I can't get out of this hole. Well,
Finish equipping your suit. You're on.
that's the other thing. Like, the lock-on in this game is quite tight.
Federal Forces Special Unit Commander. Or rather, Fetty Ace, if I have your permission. I know you're listening. This is Zeon Lieutenant Vish Donahue. I'm thankful that God has willed this last fight to be with you. Let's do it. Bang 2, roger. Bang 3, roger that. Too easy.
Like, the fact that I can't, like, jump and fly sideways is really, really stupid. Like, you can only go forward and back. When you're in the air.
I'll run a check on it. No data. We have a very large and powerful mobile weapon here. All units stay alert. Bang 2. What's wrong? This isn't like you.
I just looked away for a second, as I thought. Not bad.
Hey, Bang 3! Let's look alive out there!
Hey, pipe down. Now you can see me in action.
Bang 3! We're boxing you in. You have to move around a little more.
Jeez, it's easy for me.
Call it Bang 1. We're leaving the combat area. Return to the combat area now.
This is Bang 3. It's no good. I'm bailing out.
Pilot's escape is affirmative.
Game, can you please? You're locked on. What are you doing?
Unable to proceed with mission. Retreating from battle. Bang 1. Heavily damaged.
Like, I can't even fucking move.
This is Bang 2. Can't stay in the fight. Bailing out.
Bang 2, you're taking a lot of damage. Be careful.
I know that. I can still do this.
This is Oasis. You're engaging the enemy.
These controls are fabulous.
Hold out much longer. Send reinforcements.
Finish equipping your suit.
Actually, I think I've got an idea. I forgot. I have a shield because I'm not on a gun tank.
Federal Forces Special Unit
I mean,
Commander.
I'm not on a gun cannon,
Or
you know.
rather, Fetty Ace, if I have your permission. I know you're listening. This is Zeon Lieutenant Vish Donahue. I'm thankful that God has willed this last fight to be with you. Let's do it. Bang 2, roger. Bang 3, roger that. Too easy.
Like, I don't know what you mean by ground pipes. Like, that honestly does not help me. I don't see anything that looks like a pipe. Like, legitimately, I see no
I'll
pipes.
run a check on it. No data. We have a very large and powerful mobile weapon here. All units stay alert. Bang 1, don't get so far ahead of us. Bang 1, you're heavily damaged. Be careful. Bang 1, shield damaged.
Does shield even block damage?
Bang 2, what's wrong? This isn't like you.
I just looked away for a second.
Oh, I think I figured out how to fight it. This thing is actually a joke if you've got enough room. but I'll just get attacked by the other guy the entire time I'm there.
Federal Forces Special
You mean like over here?
Or rather, Fetty Ace, if I have your permission.
I mean, like, won't the other guy just be attacking me the entire time?
I'm thankful that God has willed this last fight.
Saying like, I think I actually figured out a trick to make this work. I have to get to a decent spot for it.
I'll run a check on it. No data. We have a very large and powerful mobile weapon here. All units stay alert.
Yeah, so funny thing, if you just do this, it can't actually hit you, 16. You just have to make sure that when it does the triple thing, you aren't changing directions at that time.
Rank 2, what's wrong?
The thing's actually a joke.
I just looked away for a second.
Rank 2, you're taking a lot of damage. Be careful.
I know that. I can still do this.
You know, saying I just had to figure out how to dodge it, and it just turns out the answer is walking side to side.
This is Bank 2. Can't stay in the fight. Bailing out.
Pilot's escape is permanent. Leon is okay. Hey, Bank 3, let's look alive out there.
Hey, pipe down. Now you can see me in action.
Bank 3, they're boxing you in. Have to move around a little more.
Jeez, it's easy for you to say.
So yeah, ground pipes thing not even needed.
Bailing out.
Pilot's escape is affirmative. Bank is perfectly fine. This is Oasis. We are engaging the enemy.
I'm sorry. Xeon! All fought well. Here's where my luck runs out, is that it? That is. Can you read me? I have one last request, if you'll allow me. The soldiers who evacuated from the HLV. They're mostly cadets, just kids. Please, don't let them die needlessly. Just following orders. White Dingoes, reinforcements have arrived. All units stopping HLV.
They'll fire over it. That's actually funny.
Sir, Red Line units starting to break through. What do you suggest we do? One of our units has definitely been hit. Bank 1, enemy mobile suit destroyed. Way to go, Lieutenant. Lieutenant, coded message from Wombat. It says the objective's to the west.
is not the button I pushed, game. Making sure I'm somewhere I can get the hell out. Which is apparently not here. Can you now? Oh, you can! Yeah, I took almost no damage from that once I realized you can just sidestep the Rhino.
The battle's over.
Hilariously easily, I might add.
However, one HLV managed to get away.
That's all right. The orbital fleet standing by should be able to shoot down one HLV without any problem. Besides, if Wombat's information is right, we successfully kept them from launching the one carrying the Astaroth samples.
Shoot it down in orbit? So we didn't have to do this pain-in-the-ass job after all, did we? Neat. Hey, Lee, how about asking headquarters to get us excused from any mop-up operations that are underway?
Sounds good to me. Lieutenant, why don't you try asking Captain Stanley about that too?
Now hang on.
But won't the other guy hit you in the back?
What do you say, Lieutenant?
Are withdrawing
Sounds
as I
like a
speak.
pretty good idea to me.
We will no doubt be feeling the effects of this war for decades to come. How the world will change from now on is something we won't entirely know for a long time, but I believe a day will come when all of mankind, Earthnoid and Spacenoid, will finally be able to live together in harmony. And as we dream of that
Earthnoid
day,
and Spacenoid.
let us say a prayer that the souls of all those who died in this war will find everlasting peace.
No, so because this is done, I guess I have someone doing Armored Core Silent Line to keep just the mecha thing going. Not a lot of people stream Armored Core, so it's typically either 1 or 0 people at once.
Concurrently with the attack on Huonton Base,
still going.
which was the final Australian counteroffensive, Zeon forces hidden in the continent's central frontier region escaped to Africa by way of Broome on the continent's west coast. The federal forces sent troops to intercept the renegade group, but were unable to stop them.
The staircase of the moon that Zeon Captain Walter spoke of in his broadcast was a name coined centuries ago by area fishermen in reference to a specific natural phenomenon. Refers to how moonlight, reflected on the ocean, as seen from the shores of Broome, forms the natural image of a staircase. This was the code name adopted by the Zeon for the mission, and in fact, the exact location of their rendezvous point before their escape. With our forces concentrated in northern, southern, and eastern sections of the continent, our battle lines were stretched too thin and a gap formed in them. This made it quite easy for the Zeon forces to slip into the central area which we had occupied earlier. So while we were off waging combat along other fronts, we were completely taken in by Walter's brilliant maneuver. Unfortunately, the one HLV which was launched from Huonton avoided our orbital patrol fleet. Apparently, after being launched, it immediately re-entered the atmosphere before coming into firing range. It then landed in Africa, and I assume it carried supplies for the troops who escaped from Broome. In spite of the fact that they are our enemies, I can't help but admire their bravery. With the situation hopeless, the Zeon forces had to consider their dwindling options. Rather than return to their homes in space, they instead chose to remain on Earth and await the day they can regroup and rise again. And I should also mention that the successful escape was due to the existence of the transport unit carrying the Astaroth, a major threat to the Federation. The units transporting the Astaroth acted on their own because they thought it was the only weapon needed to win the war. Their activities were seemingly unrelated to any of the other Zeon troops here on the continent. The surprise interference of some unexpected third party threw the Federal forces into chaos and provided a temporary distraction for the Zeon. However, let's take a moment to talk about a unit on our own side, which deserves special praise for its meritorious service. The HLV brought down by the White Dingo Special Forces unit was discovered to have contained all the remaining samples of Astaroth. Due to their actions, the entire Earth was saved from a terrible threat. Their performance on this and other missions has been nothing short of spectacular, and I request that their feats in battle be formally recognized. Additionally, I have just received notice that they're requesting extended R&R leave. Please look into expediting this as well. Their contribution to the Federation and its people was invaluable. Let's show our appreciation.
Okay, good. They were finished. Is it gonna let me save? So is it just New Game Plus at that point? Well, looks like everyone left during the credits. I had like 9 people here. It says 3 now. Wait, oh! They actually score you. Huh. Public opinion 100%. I don't know what that means, but it's at 100%. So, how does the speed run for this work? Is it like this screen? Like, is it in-game time or out-of-game time? So what the hell is technique? So, okay, so... Oh, okay, so it's like actual time. You know, now that I know how this game works, I could probably speedrun this. Like, I could probably do a speedrun. Doesn't seem like it would be too much of an issue. Also, does it have to be New Game Plus, or do you start fresh? Because I guess I would assume that using the beam weapons and shit's bullcrap. Oh, easy difficulty. What's an EX skill?